suck its nipples and nuts.
Well, I mean, nipples isn't really that bad, though.
It is.
Tom's
Suck,
got
squeeze,
prison
bang, and
butt.
blow.
All right, we're back.
I'm just talking about the cycles of an engine.
Yeah, right.
I'm
So
serious. That's how you remember it.
we are back,
What,
and
Tom's got
the
prison
last
butt?
time, the last time we played, you guys found something that is extremely valuable, which is Roscoe has somehow, some
Always, always
way,
valuable.
left you guys a spell that you are just now discovering because the Archmage at the Arcane University just kind of stumbled upon this book and is like, what the fuck is this?
I don't have gummy bears.
So there you go. You are still at the Arcane University and you have roughly 5 minutes left until you all die.
Okay. So who's going stabby to die then?
So 5 minutes left until we die. So we need to.
Stab.
No, we need to remember that the book is here. Casting,
Of course we'll remember.
Casting what?
maximize fireball.
Okay. Are you just gonna like erase everybody?
Yeah,
He's
pretty much.
considering fucking Arcane University.
Alright.
I'm going to cast it as a 5th level spell.
Alright.
It's
So-
not maximized, but it's
Alright, so
casted.
we'll just say that you
I
just go.
swallowed my foot first. Fuck you.
We'll just say that you go, alright, so we'll remember this, and you just freaking like cast your fireball straight up at the ceiling, which hits, we'll say, a major joist. The entire building just collapses. Everyone just looks at you like, the fuck?
I should have told him to eat me. That would have been funnier.
Right? And the other thing is immediately when you do this, you see the Archmage, both of his eyes light up the brightest blue light you've ever seen in your life. He straight up goes almost Super Saiyan, like with power emanating from him. And you're back at the cave. So you realize that this has been taking a lot of energy out of him every single time.
Okay, we need to stop doing this because he's gonna die on us.
I didn't
Now
say
we're all
that.
gonna
I'm
die.
just saying, like, you know, a lot of energy is coming out of him.
Oh yeah.
Which to be fair, he gets back every time too.
There you go.
Self-perpetuating.
So we go to the Arcane University.
Do you go to the inn first and do all the
Yeah.
heal your rogue thing? Yeah. Okay.
Heal the road. Go to the Arcane University.
Okay. And he is waiting for you with the book in hand, right? And just looks at you and goes, "Good luck."
Thanks, but why don't you come with us?
Apparently, you found something in that book that can help you.
Do you want to come?
I mean,
What's
We're-
worse that's gonna happen? You're gonna die.
true.
Come on, come save the day. Maybe you'll be the first one to hug
We're
your
gonna
granddaughter.
we're gonna need some godly magic, and we don't have it. So
Come save your granddaughter with us.
He thinks about it for a little bit, and he agrees without you having to persuade him.
Good, because I rolled a net one.
I know.
Should I let go?
No, he's definitely going to come with. He wants this situation resolved. All right, so we'll say that you come to the cave, and as soon as you meet Pockets, the old man starts getting hesitant.
oh, it's okay. Do your thing.
My thing of taking pockets and going away.
I want you to role play this.
Let's go.
Just that. Why do I have to role play this?
I want to see it considering your state. How do you impress Pockets?
Impress the pocket.
Do a barrel roll.
You can do that actually because you
I
have those
can.
wings.
I'm going to throw my wings out. I'm going to just take flight. I'm going to do some flippies and barrel rolls.
Pockets is
Philippies
sitting there the
and
whole
barrel
time, just
rolls.
like, that is awesome.
Everything is
And then
awesome.
I want to come in and swoop down and pick them up.
You shoot down and pick him up.
Yes.
Roll me a sleight of hand check.
This is gonna end so poorly.
It might. Okay, I want to make sure we're recording because this is fucking cold.
It's a 19 plus 4.
You,
That means that's cool.
Christ.
Yes.
You just straight up scoop him up and just, I can show you the world. All right, then I'm assuming you land back with the group. And
Yes.
Pockets is ecstatic, like, you gotta come meet my friends. Can you come meet my friends, please? You gotta come meet my friends. Can you meet my friends, please? Coming out of his pockets.
Sure.
And the old man is like very confused, like, what the fuck's going on there?
You don't want to know.
Nice, go.
Do we?
Come on, Pockets.
Do we fill the old man on everything that was going on?
We can fill him in as we're walking.
Okay, so we'll say that you fill him in as you're walking.
That we've gone through this a few times and
Yep.
know what we're doing at this point.
You get to the mouth of the Cobalt City. 40 minutes remaining, and the old man again very cautious about being around kobolds, and like completely like surprised that they're even there.
We ask him why he's so nervous.
They love him.
Persuasion. Yep, him, just him. He said it.
I was fixing my water bottle
Oh,
I knocked
sorry.
over.
Sorry.
My dice are up here. I wouldn't be leaning down here for my dice.
Could be leaning down for something else.
I mean,
you were,
my
I
arms
thought you
aren't
were-
that long, honey.
thought you were trying to get advantage on a roll. Great, now I'm demonetizing myself.
18.
18, he's down.
Again, I can't reach that far from here.
All
I
right,
have short little arms.
but yeah, he's down. All right,
Can't
so
reach what isn't
Oh,
there.
did anyone hear Tyrion's joke?
Tyrion's which one?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes!
oh, oh,
Version.
yes, yeah.
Yes. Oh,
I used to be 6'2".
Yes.
Yes.
That was hilarious.
Ah,
Did you guys hear it?
What?
So Tyrion
I
Lannister from
have-
Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
I have it
Oh.
memorized.
oh, okay.
Right. He walks up with. Oh, wait, it was a honeycomb. What was the other thing?
An
It was a
ass.
honeycomb and ass.
Yes. Walks into a brothel with a honeycomb, an ass, and
No,
that's it. Right. And he asks for the best lady, and the madam of the house says, "Okay, but
What's
why
with
do
the
you? What's
honeycomb?
with the honeycomb?" And he goes, "Oh, well, my lady found a magic lamp, and a genie popped out, and she asked for a house fit for a queen. That's how we got this fucking honeycomb. What's with the mule?" And he goes, "Well, my lady asked for the greatest accent of the land, and that's how we got this fucking ass, right? Okay. What was the third wish? Well, my lady asked for my cock to reach past my knees. That doesn't sound that bad. Yeah, but I used to be 6'2".
Jesus Christ.
I still want to know what fucking Podrick did to the girls.
I don't know, but
I want to know.
no. See, here's the thing.
Oh, he took him to town.
I
I
don't.
know, right?
I don't watch Game of Thrones.
They didn't
I
even
know.
want to pay him.
I know. I should watch Game of Thrones. I'm.
Put it this way: Tyrion takes Podrick, who's knight in training,
Okay.
to a brothel.
Okay.
He's never had sex,
Ah.
and Tyrion hires 3 women, nicest ones there, blonde, brunette, redhead, whatever. Leaves the bag of gold and pieces.
Okay.
Podrick comes back a few hours later and gives him back the bag of gold.
Okay, he was that good.
And the girl said to him, "We won't pay you." And from that point on, every single brothel that is in whatever, they ask about Podrick.
Okay.
Like legit, and you never find out what he did.
Okay. All right.
Probably got a
Just
Ever.
remember, it's
Whatever
also
he
about the
did
game.
caused
Fuck
demonetization.
you!
Right.
Because everybody heard the game.
I need you to roll me a d6.
Who?
You.
Why?
New rule. Suggested by a D&D group.
It's 5.
You're getting -5 on your next roll. Yep. That's the thing. Okay. So,
Can I roll
Um,
for jumping jacks?
tempted, but we don't have much room.
All
right.
It's your Tom's a cock
You
multiplier.
hit your head on the
Yeah,
ceiling.
right? All right, so where the fuck are we? I already forgot.
We're
Going
walking
through
in the
cave,
cavern,
from the
Cobalt
cave to the
City.
dragon.
Okay, all right.
Dude, going up to girl.
Baby shark.
Explain
do-do-do-do-do.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so we'll say you get to the dragon. Right, and
Daddy Stark.
old man in tow.
Daddy Stark.
bearing in mind you have an old man with you, so you have 20 minutes left.
Do we stop for him to pee?
Do your thingy thing.
Okay, so
You're the one that's strong with magic in this situation.
Yeah. I take.
This new spell.
Well, I can't really. So first I have to cast comprehend languages
Okay.
Okay.
again.
Wait. I can cast that for you. That'll free up a...
And no,
Oh.
it's self only.
Okay. That's annoying.
Yeah. So I cast comprehend languages. Usually I could do it as a ritual. I'm not spending the time.
How much time?
So the time on it, comprehend, and it's one action, but it would be 10 minutes.
I mean, you can do that if you want to cut it close.
Nope.
Alrighty.
I'm blowing the spell slot.
All right. So
It's a
you
first level spell.
comprehend language, and instantaneously you can read languages.
All right. Turn to the back page of the book,
All right.
and it's a for the counter spell.
Okay.
And I turn to him and go, "Do you know comprehend languages?"
No, I never really learned that one.
Okay. Because this is a godly counterspell. I could try it, but I
Oh.
don't think I'll have enough
Oh.
power.
Hang on.
Oh.
I have a...
There's the thing. I'm gonna let this play out before I.
What about,
Tongues?
no, the one the psychic one that we had. Can you, like, read
Rary's
it to him?
telepathic bond?
Yeah, to him, and then
Yeah, but
he can do the spell
do
for
you
us?
have tongues?
Yeah.
What does it do?
It's a creature you touch to understand any spoken language it hears.
Okay,
All right.
so you cast that on him, and I read it,
And so you're gonna read it in halfling?
and then he just
Okay.
Well,
So-
can I just read it? I speak halfling.
yeah, you could just
So,
read it.
yeah. Could
Uh,
just do that.
Just remember, it's a spell scroll, so if you read it, it also burns it. So,
And the other thing is since you don't really understand magic, I would give you disadvantage on your roll for that.
Whereas-
you need to shut up.
whereas if I read it,
Sits in corner quietly.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you offer that, and like they explained that, like, you know, you're not really that good with magic. Maybe you should, like, you know, hold back a
Just
bit,
hang on.
even if we're gonna reset this. And you're just like, oh well, fuck. Fine, guys.
So
either
I'm-
one would work. That one specifically
What?
says spoken.
Can I modify memory and have him know?
No.
Tongues?
Yeah, that's kind of OP.
Hey, I'm trying, okay?
No, it was a good idea. I'll give you that. There's random hairs on this freaking board.
My hair is down right now.
Yeah, I'm aware of that. As is mine.
Yeah, yours is shorter.
Yeah, but
Did you get a cut again?
No, I didn't. I should.
Okay.
It's getting kind of long.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're starting to lose your Fifth Element dude look.
Yeah,
You're starting to go into
Gary
a little bit
Oldman. Yeah,
of, I don't know who that is.
the
All
Fifth
right.
Element dude.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I could use. So
List
if we
actor,
did raries, if we did raries with comprehend languages, that would mean
times, but don't pay attention to the cast list.
Yeah, right.
that would mean he could
You know what?
he'd hear it at the same time. So I guess we could. We're gonna try this. All right,
We're back.
cast Rary's telepathic bond
Okay.
on him and me.
Okay.
Now, does he? I tell him this beforehand.
Okay.
I'm gonna link minds.
He's definitely cool that he
He's-
wants to resolve the situation.
Okay.
Whatever plan
So
you
we
has, as long
cast
as it's
it.
not going to cause him or his granddaughter any harm.
So we're gonna give. He's so
I'm going to give you the spell
telepathically.
telepathically.
Okay.
So I read the spell and I put it through the link, so he knows it.
Okay. All right.
And now
So
he gets to spell it.
you read the spell to him, and while you are reading it, he is listening very intently. And by this time, you have
Mind you, it's all in his head.
definitely attracted the attention of a lot of the kobolds, right? Who are gathering,
Go distract them, or should I play
no,
some
who,
music?
who are gathering and giving you all a very wide berth to see what's going on.
Okay. I read it.
Mm-hmm.
He now has it. It's up to him to use the spell.
All right.
Now,
I want
can
to see if Biscuit's going to try and resolve this.
can I ask a question?
You may.
Is he gonna remember this spell now the next time we come through?
We
if we
will.
end up coming through.
Well, I mean, you have all memories.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So now he's got a new spell that he knows, and he doesn't need the book anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
We're geniuses.
All the kobolds are gathering.
What are you gonna do?
Tell him to relax.
So do you want to play music? But mind you, you have a minus 5 for your next second. So if you do a performance, you suck.
I'm gonna go running, my hands flying, and saying, "Follow me, kids!"
Roll me an athletics check.
He's already got disadvantage with the leg.
I know.
Oh, lordy, lordy.
That's why this is so
It's
glorious.
an 18.
Disadvantage.
Roll again.
It's
It's a 5.
So you have a 0.
Plus my 6.
You
he
still
has a
have,
6.
what, a
So
1?
you have it. So you have a 6.
6.
So you literally start running through the crowd of kobolds, going, "Come on, kids, follow me!" You trip over like one kobold, and just fucking face plant and skid like a good 10 feet.
And they go,
With
"Is
the,
Daddy okay? Is Daddy okay?"
They literally do that. They immediately start rushing to help you,
but that
You're
works.
welcome.
Because they followed him anyway.
but it works. All right, now
Ugh.
moment of truth. The old man casts the spell, and he rolls a 7 plus 22,
Okay.
Yeah.
Fucking dramatic.
and the spell is
Yay.
Oh.
yay!
We saved her.
Did we?
I tripped.
You have saved the small child.
Who blinks stupidly like, "Grandpa, what are you doing here?"
Pretty much. I was actually going to say that.
Grandpa,
That the
where
skeleton,
are we?
the skeletal dragon, actually crumbles into dust. All right.
With the faint whisper, "Take my baby."
Now, just skeletal dragon crumbles into dust, and there is now a small elven child and a dragon egg in front of you. I should say the small elven child is now very confused.
I
That
shove.
spell was a little stronger than it should have been.
Oh, also, I need you to do me a favor and roll me 3d10.
Okay.
Okay. All of us?
No, just him.
Okay. I'm gonna shove.
The knowledge of the spell was technically channeled through him, so I need him to take a little bit of damage.
Oh, okay.
Just a little bit.
I'm gonna shove the old man toward his granddaughter.
Okay, I need you to.
Not necessarily hard, just
Yeah.
like enough to like get him moving since he's kind of like in a
Just
stupor.
roll me an attack roll.
Attack.
Attack.
Okay.
Or well, a strength roll.
A strength roll. Okay. 6.
Oh, yeah, that definitely works.
I'm not trying to hurt him. I'm just trying to go.
Well, no. 'Cause
Go.
I gave his stats as a 10 and it's -5. So you definitely do that, and he definitely like doesn't.
Goes and
resist.
hugs her.
Oh, yeah,
and-
yeah.
That's all I want. I just
run-
want to like
runs
go comfort
over,
your grandchild.
runs over, gives her a good embrace, blah blah blah, as best he can.
I go to the inn and get drunk, and everyone comes and fills me in later.
2, 4, and
And
2.
2. So you basically just take 8 damage from the spell being channeled through you.
Nice.
That was draining.
Yeah.
Push it to the limit.
One more time. So there you go. You have resolved the situation.
So
You now have free action. Do whatever the hell you want. Have fun.
we're in
I'll
this
stand up.
lovely cave.
Okay, you stand up.
Yes.
Roll an acrobatics check.
Is the fe-
No.
is the festival still going on?
In
Yeah.
town?
Yeah.
Technically, yes.
Let's party. Fucking party.
Well,
Dance
I mean,
party.
you're still in the caves.
Well,
You rolled a... For what?
Inspiration is the second roll.
Yes. What are you trying to do?
Oh, that's even worse. I was gonna try and persuade them to give us the egg, but that's still like a 16.
That's going to be resolved in a minute.
Okay. It's a 16.
Yeah, I know.
It's actually very comfortable.
What?
This is actually very comfortable.
Okay.
I'm just telling you that.
But so do you want to
Glad
persuade
sitting
them
is
to give you the egg?
Huh?
Do you want to persuade them to give you the egg?
Yep.
They actually walk over
Then
pick
turn
the
it-
egg up.
Yeah.
Right? And they all carry the egg over to
Daddy.
Biscuit. Because he is the most likely person to be able to care for said egg.
You got an egg. You gonna sit on it?
Is it a dragonite?
It's a dragon egg.
We knew that already.
No, it's a dragonite.
No,
No,
it's a
it-
dragon
No,
egg.
it's a dragon egg.
You cannot eat it.
I was gonna eat it.
You
Right.
can't eat it.
So,
I was gonna hope
I
it's
want-
gonna hatch into a
Store it-
dratini.
store
Come
it.
I
on.
want you to do
It's
me a
not gonna
favor.
turn into a dratini.
I want you to roll me an animal handling check.
Gross.
What is your modifier on that?
0.
0? Okay.
Nailed it.
A 1.
It's a dragon. He should have an advantage.
I'll give him advantage. Because if you didn't suggest that he was going to drop it,
It's an 8.
it's an 8, you have a dragon egg.
Lucky bastard.
That's what you've got. You have a dragon egg.
I'm
So
going
glad
to
I just saved his poor dragon's life.
Okay.
Oh God. You're welcome.
We just did all that work and he almost fucking dropped it on the
Pretty
ground.
much.
He fumbled a little, but he got it.
All right, so
Oh
problem
man.
problem has been solved. Family has been reunited. What do you guys want to do now?
I
I'm
am
getting
going
drunk.
I'm gonna do what I tried to do in the first place
And which is?
and get more goddamn hang drums made.
All right. I want you to, and obviously the hour-long loop is now
Broken.
lifted, right? So you go to the Bardic College, right? And I want you to, once again, roll me a d20. It's a 14, straight up and down. So they check out your hang drum
Why is it straight up and down?
for them.
Okay.
Yeah, so they check out your hang
Daytime or
drum.
nighttime?
You're inside, and it's brightly lit, right? But
I was just double checking.
yeah, still like
I keep track, that's all.
it was straight up and down. So they check out your hang drum and they say, "Oh yeah, we can definitely help you out with this. So we can probably replicate it. You can start making them. I mean, if you want, we can even ship some of them to you for a nominal fee.
Fantastic.
Cool. How many do you want?
As many as you can make.
We can make as many as you want. We can probably ship you one a week, depending on where you are.
However,
However,
I want them in all the different scales and chromats. The minors, the majors.
how many would that be? Just give me a number.
About 12.
12. All right, we'll say that they can get you. They can get you that within about 3 to 4 months.
Okay.
All right, and they're gonna ship them directly to the tower.
Okay.
All right,
Perfect.
that's gonna be about 7,000 gold.
Okay.
All right, you want to get drunk?
Yes.
So you're heading to the inn. All right, I want you to roll me a Constitution check.
Okay.
So that is a D20 plus your Constitution modifier.
I'm smelled, so I'm gonna be fucked up.
Yes, you are.
You can also willingly fail.
He can. Yes, you're right about that.
Be shit-faced.
It's more fun to leave it to chance.
Yep. No. Try again. That is a. Is that a 16? I think that's a 16. Yep, that's a 16. I found the 18.
Yeah.
So yeah. So
Decently handling his liquor.
we'll say that. Are you getting drunk with any of the other members of the party?
I head over to the inn now that, or the bar now that I'm done at the college.
All right, and considering that he has like no money,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
so you're definitely fronting him on that.
Oh yeah.
All right, what are you doing?
I want to cuddle this egg.
You want to cuddle the egg?
Yes.
Are you gonna hide in the inn?
Am I a pervert?
And what are you doing?
I'm not gonna go into.
I
I'm gonna
go
sit in the
with
street.
him and his daughter back
Okay,
to the college
All right.
because
I'll do
I
it.
have some important
I
business.
I just want to make sure I resolve these things individually. Okay, so
Should I roll
so
Constitution?
so you and him go to the inn to get shit faced. Yes. Roll me a Constitution check.
I have a 6.
You have a 6.
Well, I have a 10, and then I have my 6 from earlier.
Okay, so
That is 16.
Okay. All right. So you.
Because my Constitution is a 0.
Yeah. So you're slamming them back too, and you're keeping up with the best of them.
Don't I always?
Yep. And you actually have also gotten the intrigue of a small group of people who see how you were slamming them back, and they challenge you to a drinking contest. Both of you, right? So they immediately decide that they're going to play a game with you,
Okay.
right? It's a strange game where they give each of you.
Dimly lit or brightly lit?
It's brightly lit. It's the Harvest Festival.
I try.
Yeah.
I mean, you think of a bar; it's usually pretty darkly
Yeah.
lit.
Now, what they're doing is they ask 3 beers for like both of
Each of
them.
them.
Yeah, and 3 shots for each of you. And they have a bet with you for 100 gold that they can finish their beers faster than you can finish your 3 shots.
Do they not realize that I'm a vampire?
But the catch is they can't touch your shots. You can't touch their beers. Glasses included.
So we can't touch each other's things, but we can drink our own.
Yes, you can drink your own, but you can't touch theirs.
Okay.
Right? That's the wager.
Okay.
Shut the fuck up.
Can I quickly pour my shots into their beers?
I mean, you can try. You'd have to roll a sleight of hand, and I'm going to contest that with a perception check. And by the way, this is 100 gold per person, right? And to the others as well. So one person is facing off on you, and one person is facing off on you.
I'm just gonna drink it.
You just going to let it go?
I'm just gonna drink it.
Okay. Do you accept the challenge? 3 shots, and 2 beers and 2 beers?
I thought it was 3 beers and 3 beers.
Yeah, 3 beers, 3 beers. Sorry.
He's cheating.
I know he's cheating, but I'm not sure how. Fuck it, sure.
You doing it?
Sure.
Jay, you doing it?
No, bro.
There's booze involved, I don't care.
Yep. Alright, so hang on a second. 3 and a 4. Okay. So roll me a constitution check. What'd you get?
I can't see it from here.
16.
16? Okay, you pass.
10.
10? You fail. Because the one that was challenging you immediately slams his first beer and places his glass over top of your shot. Y'all got hustled. But you broke even because pretty much like
Yeah.
the 100 was passed back and forth.
Yeah.
So, there you go. So you...
It's still fun, I get to drink.
Oh, yeah. You met some
And
new...
then once it's done, I chuck it in his head and start chugging the other shot.
You met some new friends. You had a laugh. They were just like, well, I mean, we didn't think you'd be able to hold it, but I mean, yeah, you guys are pretty good. So they're just like, chatting away with you and
I will drunkenly play music.
I could have solved it if I was there.
yeah. You know that game?
I shall drunkenly
Yes,
play
but
music.
I could have made it so that I could drink the shot still.
Oh yeah, yeah. So I mean, that's one of my favorite games to play in a bar. So you guys have made some new friends. What was that roll for?
18 for performance while I'm drunk.
Performance while you're
Although
drunk.
technically,
Yeah, you're drunk.
it's still 18 because the next one was higher.
Okay.
So it's an 18 for performance while I'm drunk.
All right. So
And
while
I'm
you're
just tapping along on
But
my hand drum.
If you played
basically.
that game in real life, you have to get the person to be cocky enough that they don't touch their shot first, like right away.
there's 3 shots. You place it over the last shot.
Not if you're me, because then you go.
Yeah, but still. Anyway, so you guys have made some new friends, and you are
I'm playing drunk music.
And to solve it in D&D, you use Mage Hand to move the glass away.
exactly.
Because you're not touching it.
Yep. All right, and
What
you
person
also
did you
made while you're there 91 gold.
Oh, for playing drunk?
While you're playing drunk.
Yes!
All right, so you have gone to the Arcane University.
So basically, I made back what I lost.
Pretty much, yes. So you have gone to the Arcane University with the old man and the small child.
So, you probably know why we're here.
Who are you talking to? The old man or the small child?
To the old man.
The old man. I've heard whispers. Yes.
So, me and the rest of them
I know.
could
Fuck, man. Shit.
could use your help in our endeavor.
Well, we pretty much saved the entire town, which has its own inner militia. It's small militia, but they could definitely help. And I'm sure maybe I could talk to the kobolds and they would be able to help as well.
That would be good, but I'm talking about we specifically need your godly power.
Well, I mean, yes, that's obvious, but, like, if the whispers are true, you also need an army.
That's true too.
Yeah.
Huh, I haven't told them about my army that I have, huh?
So, then you know who we're trying to take out, right?
That's going to be a tall order, but yes, we know.
And so I explain the entire plan.
Oh yeah, yeah. He's heard whispers about it, and as you're explaining the situation, he's growing more and more concerned about like the actual like task at hand
Okay,
of
those are 3 thingies.
killing a creature that big,
So the
wondering,
top box
like
is
asking you
DVD
questions
player.
as to how
The
you
middle one's
expect you're going to be able to do this, and you
Uh-huh.
say that like there's already somewhat of a plan in motion, but we just need somebody to
Yeah.
distract the locals that are actually living on this creature.
Sure.
And he basically says,
I don't know.
I think this might be possible. Right?
Yeah.
And reaches under his
Well,
desk,
thank you.
pulls out a bottle and goes, well, I've been saving this for an occasion, but I think this is a good occasion for it. And pours each of you a glass of wine. And he starts to discuss with you about your homeland, because he's very curious about it now. And now that there's time to discuss it, he wants to hear everything.
Oh, and I tell him everything. I'm going to need to make a constitution probably against that wine.
Yep. It's only one glass, but it's elven wine. That's a 9. You are shit-faced.
12.
total.
12? Okay, you're
You're borderline
very
shit.
pleasantly buzzed. You're walking out of there stumbling. All right. Now we're down to one more person for this. Where are you in the inn? Are you in the bar? Did you get yourself a room? Are you going to sit on this egg? Are you going to cuddle it like it's a teddy bear? How are we handling this?
Yeah, you're calling it a teddy bear.
You're cuddling it like a teddy
But
bear?
where? You sitting in the corner of the bar?
Yes.
So you have your dragon's egg, and a few people are approaching you very curiously that you have a dragon's egg. Like, what is that?
The dragon egg
Where did you get that?
It was
from the
a
cave.
There
It
was
was a gift.
There was a dragon egg in the cave?
Yeah.
There's like, what the? And they just like immediately like run away from you, like terrified, right? Which by the way, you guys see this as well, right? As
I'm
you're,
tipsy as fucking
well,
playing
no,
music.
no. At that point, you're still like doing your drinking game, right? But we'll just say that you notice it, but whatever, right? And I want you to roll me another animal handling check as you are cradling this egg.
Yeah, let's try and be more comfortable stuff.
Don't crush it.
It's a 10.
Don't you have a +1?
No, he has a +0.
Oh.
Nothing happens still. All right. So there's that.
Turn it up. in that
So, is there anything else anybody else wants to do?
I'm good. I should probably stumble over to the girl's mom's house, but no, I'm too busy.
She'd been raised by her grandfather.
Uh-huh.
She had been raised by her grandfather.
Yes.
Are you missing the entire plot point
Oh,
where you
fuck.
started with the mother,
Fuck!
and then I talked to her and got
Sorry.
the scarf and found the kid?
No, sorry. I literally changed that the mother was the one looking for it, like, right as we fucking started. I'm sorry.
Like,
No, I had like deep log in my brain, and I'm like forgetting some of the crucial points that I brought. Okay, so yeah, you go to her mother's house.
Retarded.
And I'm assuming you're like stumbling.
I'm clearly buzzed and kind of drunk, stumbling.
I'm assuming you're going as well.
Yeah.
Buzzed and drunk.
You coming
On what?
to go tell
Oh,
the mom
God.
the kid?
I'm assuming you all return the child.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the grandfather has her, but I mean, we're basically telling her that the kid was found
Do
and
we
the
have
grandfather
to?
has her.
I mean, you don't have to, but I mean, I'd recommend it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, obviously, there is the mother who has found her child, finally seen of, like, you know, picking up the child, like, giving her a big fucking hug, like I would do if Homeland were missing. that kind of shit.
And
So-
then the scolding for getting.
What?
And then the scolding for running away.
Oh, yes, of course.
Oh,
Of course, that. All right.
where have you been, young lady?
Yes.
I've been
I have
so
been worried sick.
I thought something happened to you.
All right.
Thank God you're okay.
All right. So then we will wrap this up back at the tower, where everybody does their nightly thing of unpacking and putting
Polishing and
putting
oiling.
away clothes that were not used at all because
Polishing
apparently
and oiling my drum. And...
yeah. And I will say that they were able to throw together a new one for
Cool.
you. We'll say it's in A minor just for fun,
Sexy.
right?
Sexy.
And you all do your stuff. You retire to the tower and do your thing. Also, Jay, this tower has 20 floors.
Pick a room.
Pick a room.
Floor 20 is occupied.
Yes, floor 20 is occupied.
I'm on the first floor.
First floor is occupied. I think you and Johnny were sharing a room, were you not?
No, we were in different rooms.
They were in separate floors, but they were right next to each other.
Like mid-range?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or
Floor 4? Okay, that's where you live now. How do you furnish your room? Just out of curiosity.
well,
Okay, I like that. He furnishes it well. So we'll say that you just throw up some training, trap areas and such like that you can hone your skills
da.
and all that stuff. I don't speak Russian, sorry. And you get all that.
We.
No parlez-vous français.
Je parle français, mais je ne parle pas
Si.
français.
Blah, fuck all you. Right, so
Du bist ein Scheißkampf.
Nein, expected die Deutsch, meine Deutsch ist scheiße.
Ik spreek het Duits. Niks zo goed.
Yeah, exactly. So while you guys are settling in, and Johnny has been kind of distant during this entire adventure. He hasn't really been participating a lot. You've seen him a few times at the Arcane University, and you're really not sure why.
Getting drunk a few times.
Yeah, I mean, he gets drunk a few times. He goes to the Arcane University a few times. But you guys are home for about a week, and roll me a perception check. That was Biscuit, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Okay.
Nine plus 7.
Plus 7. So while you are studying one night, you notice a dark figure moving out on the beach, and you see it walking toward the water, and then it walks in the water, and then you don't see the figure anymore, and you're sitting there waiting and waiting and waiting, and you don't see it emerge. But you do see a lot of shit strewn about the beach. Like a lot. What do you do?
A lot of ships strewn around.
A lot of stuff.
A lot
yeah.
of stuff.
Mm-hmm. You can't really identify it from where you are.
Well, I'm in the top of the tower, right?
Correct.
Looking out. I jump down and cast Featherfall.
Okay. You land ever so gracefully.
Shocking.
All right, and I go up to what's on the beach.
All right. You see what looks to be a shirt first, and then there's a pair of pants, and there's a lot of gear as well. There's a hammer, there's a rapier, there is a deck of cards, there is a whip.
Is it the deck of cards?
It is the deck of cards.
I,
Now, it is in a leather pouch, I will say that.
ignoring,
It's all junk.
I know what all this is, but
Mhm.
I'm like, it's not supposed to be there.
So you take the deck of many things?
Oh yeah.
Okay. All right, so you have that now. And do you gather the gear, or do you investigate further?
How far is that?
I'll say you found the deck about 100 feet from the edge of the water.
Yeah. How far away are we
From
You.
what?
from the rest of the?
Castle.
Oh, the tower?
Yeah.
About, we'll say 200 yards, so 600 feet.
Food always sounds good.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna investigate.
Okay,
Yeah,
roll
a
an
little
investigation
farther.
check. It's going to be a low roll.
14.
Okay, well, I mean, you immediately recognize all this as Johnny's stuff, right? And you also find a book, right? And you pick the book up and you look at the cover of it, and it is a book about mermaids.
Oh Lord.
Oh, great. Knowledge. It would either be survival or arcana.
I'd say just a regular investigation check, just to flip through it. 'Cause,
Well,
yeah, you can understand
Knowing
language.
what I know about mermaids.
Oh, okay, yeah. So yeah, knowledge arcana.
That's
two.
still an 11.
Yeah. What you know about mermaids is this book is actually very well written, right? So he obviously got this from the Arcane University, and you notice that it's been very well
Yeah,
read
right.
through. Right?
Also, probably has words he wouldn't understand.
Yeah. But there is one
Sounds like
thing
that.
written in, again, the back of the book, right? Which appears to be a spell, right? That you are very impressed he was able to cast, right? That is basically a water breathing spell.
Of course.
Also, among all of these artifacts is a whale in a glass globe.
With a glass case of emotion.
Alright, well, I pick up all the stuff,
Okay.
including the glass globe, with
Okay.
the whale, everything.
All the gear.
And I go back to the tower.
Okay.
Since I'm on the first floor, I hear him coming in.
Yeah.
Perception check.
What's that?
I gotta go.
Are you just walking in, or are you going to try and sneak in?
No, I'm walking in.
Okay.
Bag of dicks.
Yeah, you hear him. It's
I'm-
night.
Well, it's night.
I'm actually actively looking for people.
Okay.
Yeah, at that point, I'm at a 32 for perception.
Yeah, right.
Because it's nighttime.
Yeah. So are you like banging on doors and stuff?
So,
Yeah.
All right.
What the fuck are you doing?
So, Johnny Two Phones, yeah, he just went into the ocean.
I'm sorry, what?
He has. I explained there's a spell of water breathing, and that he was enchanted by a mermaid, and it,
He
and it
actually
looks like he's chasing one.
he actually did not mention anything about a mermaid to you people. Just to let you know.
Well, I mean, he found the book,
What
so
do
he's
you
gonna.
mean?
I found the
People.
book.
Yeah. Right.
I found the book, and I put 2 and 2 together.
Okay. All right. That
I
works.
mean, he's a sailor.
Yeah.
Inevitably.
Yeah.
And I also find he's the captain of the crew. So
Yeah.
who's the first mate?
That would be his best friend that I forget what I named him.
I go find him
Okay.
and tell him he's fallen under the
Influence.
charms of the mermaids.
He's very distraught about hearing that. He just goes, "All right. Well, looks like I'm taking over for the time until we find him."
If you wouldn't mind remaining in our service, we would be eternally grateful.
Well, obviously, I mean, you guys have a quest that seems like it needs doing.
Yes.
Yeah, he's totally down for it.
And if we find him out there on the way,
He like
we'll
you know
get him back.
he like pretty much like you know
Since I've
we'll
seen
we'll
it
do
like
our
that.
best. Right, and also Keith and Keela are also very distraught as well.
Yeah.
the druid and the wizard.
What are we doing with the stuff? Are we just gonna leave it in his room for now?
That's up to you guys.
So
Yes.
yeah, I'm keeping. I don't even tell him about the deck.
Oh yeah. Well, they didn't even know that he had it.
Yeah. None of us knew he had it to begin with.
So
Yeah,
I go,
Nat 20 on
I
that
think
sleight of
we
hand.
should-
Yeah, he did.
I think we should leave it in his room, but there's some decent stuff here
I call
that may
whale
be
orb.
useful.
You're gonna take the whale?
Okay, we're gonna have to get the stats for that for you.
Yeah.
I'll have Mason take.
I hand him the whale orb.
All right, so you have a pet now.
Yeah.
Sounded badass, so I wanted it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Chuck it, and it turns into a giant whale,
It literally goes like full size blue whale.
and then you can call it back.
Squish.
It's like
It's a
Pokemon.
Pokeball.
Yeah,
Pretty
it's like
much,
Pokeball.
yeah. That was
It's a
that was the
Pokeball
concept
with
behind it,
whale
wasn't
lord
it?
in it.
Yeah.
I 0% regret this decision.
It's a Pokeball with Wailord
What
in it.
size is the orb, though?
Like
It's the
home.
size of a baseball.
Okay.
You can
Yeah,
literally
like
just
a
like
Pokeball.
chuck
Not as,
it.
not as bad as I thought it was going to be. I was picturing me having to like push this bowling ball.
Oh no
size thing.
no! It's like a baseball size thing.
Which is essentially a softball, considering he's a gnome halfling.
Pretty well, no. Then it is a baseball bowling ball for him.
For you, it's about the size of a ball.
But
Yeah.
doesn't it like
It's
adjust
the
for?
Pokeball.
Yeah, it's not that size. That's the size of a golf
Oh,
ball.
you should have it like that because that's what
Oh, it's a
you're
little
planning.
bigger than a golf ball. That's almost a racquetball.
All right, yeah, we'll retcon and say that.
That was the original size we were like.
Okay,
talking
so
about.
for you, it's the size of a baseball. We'll say that.
Okay.
All right.
Well, all right.
All right, there you go, Johnny. Unfortunately, you have been played out of the game. We're gonna miss you, man.
A lot.
Dick's out for Harambe.
I mean, all right, but all right. Does anybody else want to do anything while you're at the tower?
Oh.
All right. Roll me one more animal handling check
Oh, good God.
because it's been a while. For God's sake, beat a fucking 10.
Nope.
Fuck.
3.
Dude, you didn't even try and roll. What was that?
I'll give you advantage. You're a dragon.
Roll it a fucking again. 10.
It fucking hatches. All right.
God damn it.
There's your fucking pet.
He didn't want it.
Dragon.
So here's how I'm gonna play this out.
Can
Here's how I'm
I-
gonna play this out. So you're
Oh, good
you're sitting
God.
in your room and you're nurturing this egg to the best of your ability.
Lick.
And
lick,
you have
lick.
no idea what you're doing, which is clearly defined by your rolls, right? But finally, you start hearing this clicking up against the egg, right? And a tiny, tiny dragon pops its head out.
Tumbles
Ooh.
out.
Wait,
And-
wait. Can I run into the room so that when the dragon imprints, it also imprints on me?
I mean, you can try.
I would like to try.
Okay.
But that would have to be perceptive enough to notice that it was hatching.
Roll me a perception check to see if you hear the
Suck.
clicking.
Why would you do that to me? He wasn't going to think of that. I could tell by the look on his goddamn face.
No, I was trying to figure out a way around this.
You fucked me.
Perception
Not
check.
yet.
Giggity.
Well, then.
God damn it, it's a 15. Plus perception. If it's anything less than a 16.
What's perception?
Give me a second. Goddamn.
Perception is wisdom.
What floor are you on?
Plus.
Like 5 or 6. Somewhere
No,
there.
if there's 20, me and Ant around.
Like
the
10,
middle.
11.
Yeah, he's like
yeah.
10.
Yeah.
What floor were you on? The 4th floor?
Fourth floor.
What's your perception?
My perception is plus 0.
Plus 0?
So he's at a 15.
Yeah, you don't hear it.
You rat bastard.
Alright. So
He just didn't fucking want to do it. He didn't fucking want to do it.
Well, I mean, the way I'm having the imprint here is a tiny little dragon pops out, looks at you, and immediately goes in draconic, Mama, what do you do?
Baby!
Exactly that. I go, baby.
Alright. So you break apart the rest of the egg and you like start cradling
The
this thing
dragon is
in
now
your
weaker
hand
for
and
it.
it's
Thanks a lot.
like it's tiny. It's a tiny, tiny dragon.
Oh.
Right? I mean, this thing only has like, what did I give it? Like 18 hit points.
It's like this little baby lizard wrapped around your arm.
Right.
It's like a bracelet.
Now,
Can
I want you
use
to
it?
take a look at that and read it out loud. The first one.
Blink.
Blank.
See spell card.
This dragon sneezes,
Oh God.
and you find yourself and
On a
this
different
tiny
fucking
dragon
dimension.
in the ethereal plane.
Oh good fucking God. Why?
And everything around you is just a grayscale.
Well, if he goes there, I can use etherealness.
Yep.
But seriously, oh good God.
And the dragon sneezes again, and you're back in the physical realm. And you're sitting there going, "What the fuck was that?"
That would be fun.
Oh God, why?
And we're gonna end that one there. Bye. Say goodbye.
Bye.
Later, guys.